Hello lovely people, welcome back again to my channel, and today it's time with the midwife. It's been a long time since we had this interaction, and today we are going to talk about certain mistakes that every pregnant woman should try possible to avoid. So let's get started. If you have not subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and then press on the notification button so that anytime there is a new video, very educative one, you will get notified so that you'll be able to have a watch of it. Okay, so let's get started. Today we are going to talk about, as I've already said, the little mistakes every pregnant woman should try possible to avoid. Inactiveness. If I talk about inactiveness, the moment exercise is out till so. In the special cases, you can say nipa no restricted to bed rest. That is an exception. In yen who na ye can but the person me no can ye obi medically or you're okay. Bibia and restricted and say man internet in an apple and who na ye can a pacho. Yamia what domina when yen singer, Bomodia say opetin wapum kakra. Men can't show say, oh, sorry, I could several miles running up and down. No, it's going to drain you. But what I'm talking about is when you wake up, you are going to wash. Is a form of exercise. You are going to lay your bed. Is a form of exercise. You walk from your house to the hospital for your ANC. Is a form of exercise. Getting your bucket of water to the washroom to take your bath is a form of exercise. The little things you do in the house, going up and down, cooking, sweeping, is all form of exercise. There are some people, as I already said, once they get pregnant, they are stuck to one place. Kojo, go and buy this thing for me. Kojo, can you take this thing for me? Even if the thing is closer to them. When you do that, you are not helping yourself. When you exercise, your body gets adjusted to it. It's not that. It's always active. So when you get into labor, you don't struggle. I'm not saying when you exercise, it means you are going to have a smooth delivery. That is not what I'm talking about. But when you exercise, you are going to keep fit. Your body is going to be healthy. Okay? So it's going to contribute to you having a smooth labor as compared to maybe someone who has not been exercising throughout. I hope you get my point. Okay, so that is what we are talking about. The next thing I'm going to talk about with you, I've already talked about this in our previous education. Don't self-medicate. Once you are pregnant, whatever you take in, whether it is food, whether it is drug, anything at all, you transfer whatever you take in through the cord to your baby. So which means in anything that you as a mom you take in once you are pregnant, you should be cautious of it. Let's say, for example, a friend of yours recommends a drug or let's say medicine for you whilst you are pregnant. Please consult your doctor or your midwife before you take it in, because if it has effect on you, surely it's going to have effect on your baby. Any medicine that a pregnant woman is not supposed to take and you take it, the effect will not be on you alone. Surely it's going to have effect also on your baby, and this is what we don't like. We don't want it to happen. So in anything, don't self-medicate. Consult your midwife, consult your doctor before you take in any medicine. When I'm talking about this, I'm very much specified with herbal drugs too, because from my previous experiences, I know that some pregnant women have their own prescription of herbal drugs. Yes, herbal drugs they take. alongside taking the antenatal drugs or any other drugs prescribed by their doctors or their midwives. They have their own medication, which is herbal. They mix it up with those ones that has been prescribed. If you want to take any medicine at all, please do well to take it. You can take it to your midwife. This is the medicine maybe I was taking before I got pregnant. Is it okay to take it along? Is it okay to take it when I'm pregnant? She or he will tell you, so that you and your baby will be on the safer side. That is what time with the midwife we are always asking for and we are always looking for. Okay, so don't self-medicate. I'm going to also talk about certain people. You know, once you get pregnant, you have the desire to taste so many things, even the things that was your favorite food. Yes, once you become pregnant, you now hate it. What was not your favorite food, you've not even tasted it ever in your life, that will be the food that you will yearn for. But is it okay for you? Is it good for the baby? That is one thing you should ask of, because I've already said, if you are going to self-medicate and if the drug has any toxic effect on you, it's going to affect your baby. The same way with food. Okay, so I will talk about caffeine. I'm not saying do away completely with caffeine, but studies shows that minimum the dosage for a day should not be more than 200 milligram. Okay, but how will you know that this that I'm taking is not more than 200 milligram? Okay, and its caffeine is not only found in one food. You can get caffeine from soft drink, you can get it from coffee, you can get it from tea, you can get it from energy drinks. Okay, so if you are going to be needing 200 milligram in a day, you can check the dosage that you take. Let's say you are taking an energy drink, you check how much of caffeine is in there. Okay, so that you are not going to take it in excess. If you as an adult, you take in caffeine, you take in coffee, some people ask when they take it, lack of sleep. They can't sleep, they stay awake throughout the night. Okay, so if that is one effect of taking caffeine and you are pregnant and always you are consuming higher doses of caffeine, it's going to have little, or it's going to have some sort of effect. Although when we are talking about all these things, I know some people will say that no, I did this, I did that, but I did not have any effect. But individual differences, we are all uniquely made. What will affect me is not going to affect the other person. So then, to prevent it from getting that effect after giving birth, you can do away with it. You can reduce it at least minimum of 200 in a day. It's okay. All right, as we have talked about the caffeine, let's also talk about one pregnant woman will just wake up and decides to stay from morning till maybe 2 o'clock before she takes in something, which is not healthy. I know maybe you will talk about having nausea, having recurrent vomiting once you try to take in food. But let's take it like this. When you have one plate full of food, that you take it at a certain, okay? Now, if you are vomiting or if you have nausea, anytime you finish that food at a time, we are going to have a different means to keep that nausea and vomiting. So what you will do is, instead of consuming that food at a goal at once, divide it into 4. Okay, once you have the 4 sections, just eat one section at a time. Okay, then in few hours, let's say in an hour time, you come for the next section. The next time you feel like, you take the next section. Okay, so you spread that one full plate of food you spread it out. Okay. And one thing you can also do is, I've talked about this, you can check it in my previous videos so that you will know. One thing you can also do is, don't eat too much at a time, and don't drink too much at a time. Someone will be eating too much. You have juice, we have water. Mixing those things at a time, especially in the first trimester, you are going to throw out. So to prevent all those things, you can manage. Eat in bed, and then don't drink lots of water. You can just take sips of either the water or the juice. Just take sips of it, and to prevent, so that you will not keep long gaps in the meals, which is going to affect you and then the baby. All right, I hope you are getting it.